Today, joining us from Columbia, we've got Cecilia Collins, Kitty Henderson, and Perry Page. Is there anyone in the room that would like to ask?
But we know much more what to expect. I think we're much more ready this year. We know like what everything is about. We know what it takes. So I think just like bringing that to our team and making sure that we're not like too excited. I think last year we were just so excited by it. But this year we're much more locked in. We're ready to go. We're very grateful to be here, but like I said, ready to go.
I think, like Kitty said, we're ready to go. It's great to have that first year under our belt, playing in this tournament. There's so many good teams, and yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a business trip. I think, like Kitty said, we've been here before, but like last year, we were just kind of happy to be here. But now we know what we need to do in order to execute and adjust in order to survive and advance.
Jen Hatfield, the next on Zoom. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
There we go. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking the time. Couple things for you. Meg mentioned on Sunday that you guys gathered your teammates to rewatch the Harvard loss. Just curious what you were hoping to get out of it when you decided to do that, and kind of what your takeaways were that you can apply going forward.
Yeah, I think we all acknowledged that it wasn't close to our best. We definitely all had to take ownership for things that we could do better, but at the same time, we needed to reset, turn the page, especially going into postseason. All of these teams in the tournament are going to be very, very good. So, yeah, obviously learn from those mistakes that we made in that game, but at the same time, move forward and prepare for Washington.
One of the other two, do you want to address that?
Cece kind of hit it on the head there. I think the best thing about it is that you can learn from your mistakes from the Harvard game, and we just needed to accept it, acknowledge it, and move on. And this is a completely new season. We're ready to attack it.
Just another one for me. You guys have talked about the strength of your non-conference schedule several times this season. I'm just curious, as you look back now on that tough schedule, are there any games in particular where you kind of think back and you're like, wow, I'm really glad we had that experience, and that's going to help us a lot here?
I wouldn't say like a specific game. I think honestly everything just adds up to like where you come. Like I just feel like everything that you experience throughout the season like makes you grow, and like all the adversity you go through really like gets you where you are. And I think we're just grateful for every experience we've had this season so far, because it really has gotten us to where we are and why we feel so ready right now. Like you said, our non-conference was a great schedule, and I think that really helped us be prepared for both our conference season but also this new season in the postseason.
Here to the right.
For anyone, what have you learned in the quick turnaround about Washington and what it's going to take to advance to the next round?
Yeah, we've, like you said, we've been preparing a lot these last 2 days, and they're a very good team. Like I said before, anyone who makes this tournament is a very good team. They shoot the three ball well. They move the ball. They're skilled at really every position. So we just want to make sure that we're really honing in on our game plan and making sure that we execute that tomorrow. But that starts in practice today, and obviously moving forward these next 24 hours.
We have by far the best coaching staff in the country. They're going to get us prepared for any game. So I definitely think we're the more prepared team going into this game.
We'll go back to Zoom. Rob Brown. Rob, you're up. Please identify yourself and your outlet.
Sure. Rob Brown, Ivy Hoops Online. Hey, everybody. First, I want to direct to Kitty. Washington's a really good shooting team, especially from three. As the leader of one of the country's top defenses, what's a key to neutralizing a strong three-point shooting team like the Huskies?
No, I think, you said it well. It's just knowing their tendencies. When you're closing out, they want to shoot it. So that's just an adjustment you have to make. And like we said, we've been practicing for that for the last 2 days, and we'll continue to do that today. So just knowing that, I think, is a big advantage, and making them shoot the shots that they don't want to shoot.
And for Cece and Perry, I guess Kitty alluded to having the best coaching staff in the country, but you also have one of the strongest fan bases in the country. Do you expect them to be traveling well to Chapel Hill? And, talk about how you guys have been a unifying force for the campus.
Yes, we do. We expect a lot of people, have our back here in Chapel Hill. The community has just been amazing all season, and I know a ton of us have family coming, but even alums, of our team, alums of, the program in general, they're traveling out, and we're super grateful for that. And, we want to make sure we get this win under our belt, but like we said, you got to have a good day of preparation today. But, we're super grateful for this community and how they've had our back all season.
Absolutely. Piggybacking on that, I mean, Kitty and I have a very huge fan base coming, but I think also just like the alums and the donors that are coming that have helped pave the way forward and help make this possible for us, it's really good to just like give back, and we can't thank our community enough for being here.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
We'll move on Zoom to Perry. Perry, you're up next. Please identify yourself and your outlet.
Hey guys, Perry Sook, Pix 11 Sports. Obviously, a record 3 Ivy teams in the tournament this year, but 2 playing in these first 4 games. Do you guys feel any additional pressure to represent the conference, to show that the 3 bids were merited with 2 teams playing in the first 4?
I don't think there's additional pressure. I think we're all super grateful that, our league is now getting so much recognition, and I think it's just time that we, show what we're made of. Obviously, we got the at-large bid last year, but now with 3 teams in the tournament, we definitely want to, prove ourselves. We're a mid-major league, but that doesn't really mean anything to us. We can compete with these Power 5 teams, and I think at this point, it's just showing that.
And then quick, thank you, Cece. Quick follow-up. When people are going to get to watch Columbia basketball for the first time, a lot of people nationally, what do you want them to take away? I know Edge is the brand, but what do you want people to see and take away as what Columbia basketball is?
Yeah, I mean, I think that our culture is what I want them to take away. I mean, watching us should be like watching a force that just plays together the entire game. And any adversity that hits, it doesn't matter. We still look the same team. We're consistent throughout. And I'd love them to be able to see what a winning culture can do.
I also think the connected piece and the way that we share the ball, the way that we just celebrate each other. I think, like Cody said, our culture, that's something that bleeds into Columbia basketball, and it's amazing to watch.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next up on Zoom, we've got Jillian Prunty. Jillian, please identify yourself and your outlet.
Hi, Jillian Prunty with the Columbia Daily Spectator. Last year was such a crazy turnaround for you guys, maybe a bit more unexpected to get that bid in the end, but now having the extra day and being maybe a bit more calm going into it, how is that helping your preparations?
I think it's helped hugely. I mean, like you said, last year was definitely much more unexpected. I think this year we were confident in our work coming in that we would get a bid. And now, we've been able to just, keep our emotions much more consistent and actually be prepared for what's going on. I think, we feel much more confident going into this game. And like I said, I mean, last year was just, a roller coaster. I think this year, we knew we were going to get in. So I think that's more, consistent, and we're able to just focus on the job ahead and get it done.
Madeline Kenny, New York Post. You're up.
Sorry. Hi, I was just wanted to ask you guys about the potential board. How has that tracker just helped you guys throughout the season? I see some smiles and laughter, but yeah, I'm just curious about how that's just helped you this season, kind of track you, and where are you guys at right now?
Yeah, I mean, the potential board has been a huge thing for us. We actually did it last year at the end of the year as well, but this year we've kind of done it once every week just to kind of track our progress and how much we've grown throughout the season. And I think it's been a great marker for us just to see it's not always about wins and losses, but also, how are you responding to certain things? How are you responding to adversity in practice, not just games? So I think we're at 83 right now, 83% of 100. So we've talked a lot about getting that last 17%. And that's the hardest to get, obviously, with, we're in postseason. All these teams are very skilled, very good. So we've been working every single day to attain that, but still more work to do. So.
here to the right.
The NCAA tournament schedule, one day between games if you guys advance. Just how's the uniqueness of the Ivy League schedule and playing in Bahamas 3 straight days helped you guys prepare for this week?
No, I mean, I think, like I said before, I mean, the Bahamas was a really good experience for us for sure because, I mean, that was 3 back-to-back games. And then, obviously, in the Ivy League tournament, I mean, sometimes we have also in the regular season, like, the back-to-back. So I definitely think we have, like, we're prepared for this. And we, like, having that game in between, the day in between is great. But I really think, like, our schedule, everything that leads up to this prepares us really well. So we just have to trust the work that we've put in.
Anything else in the room?
Hey guys, Amanda Goodwin from Columbia. Quick question on selection show night. Can you take me through what the scout was for the couch? It looked like some of you guys had a little bit of a hard time getting out of there celebrating. So just taking me through the whole night, you know, the whole selection show.
As far as the couch, I didn't have any trouble getting up, but these two definitely did.
By Sue's right next to me, and then I'm glad that like, I wasn't just me who couldn't get off the couch, because I also was thinking to myself, like, there's no way I'm gonna get off this couch right now. The rug was also slipping, so you know, like, it happens.
Susie did not read the scout that day. She was struggling, pulling other people down with her. No, but it was a funny thing to watch back for sure. And yeah, it was just a great night. I mean, like we said, I think we were more confident going into that night than last year, so our emotions weren't maybe as like on